Hey, what's up YouTube? So I figured I'll do a quick one on showing a method I use to prevent leaks on my air compressor. Now right here you can see I got some Teflon tape, and I've been using this for a while. I've always had minor leaks, and just to show you, I have maybe 40 psi right now. And I'm just gonna get it's just a bottle of water with some soap. Now I'm getting this bottle of water, I'm gonna spray it. Soapy water, and you could see where it's bubbling up right here. That's the air leaking out. So the air is forming a bubble. See, it's spreading. So I'm going to take that off, and I'm going to show the stuff that I use to seal that, to prevent it from leaking. Okay, so here I got it off. You could hear the air coming out. Clean off the tape. And now I'll take it over to the bench and show the product that I use. Okay, so I got it all cleaned up. Just get a damp paper towel. Clean the threads out, make sure it's clean. Yep, that's nice and clean. And I'm gonna take this adapter off that has threads in it also, so I'm gonna seal that also. Okay. Nice and clean. Okay, so that's clean. So now I get a few things. I could reuse a Teflon tape, but I'm trying to go for something better. So I got this Mega Lock, and it's a multi-purpose thread sealant. It's like a soft gel, but I'm gonna use this in combination with the Teflon tape. So I open this up. Okay, got it open. I'm just trying to mix it together a little bit. So how I'm going to do this, one end is going back in. Doesn't matter which end, it's the same anyway. So I'm going to use my Teflon tape, and the way you apply your Teflon is you want to go in a clockwise direction, so the threads go this way. So you want to go the same direction with the like this way with the tape. So I put the tape on, try to get it close to the edge but not covering the edge, and I just put that on, stretch it. I want to kind of get a nice wrap. Get a nice, maybe 3-4 wraps. Break that off. Now once I have it like so, normally, most times what we do, or what most people do, we leave this like that and thread it back in. That's how I had it. But this time I'm using some of this Mega Lock, and I'm gonna add it on the threads, and I'm gonna be a little generous with it. I'm putting it more to the top, and this is just gonna further seal in whatever area that the threads, that the tape is not getting to. Okay, so here it is. Pretty even around, and you never want to put any sealant in here. You just want to keep it on the thread, so as you threading it in, it's pushing it backwards and filling in the threads in here. If you put it here as you thread in, it's gonna push it down inside this coupling. You don't want that to happen, so just thread it in. So remember, it's Teflon tape and the sealant. I thread it in by hand as pretty much as far as I could get it. Then I used my wrench to hold it, and I tighten it. Just want to make it snug. So if you notice, I'm choking up on the wrench and leaving the handle exposed. That way I don't overdo it with the torque. Almost there. Okay, it's nice and snugged up. Now I could wipe off the excess. And this sealant is actually designed to be used by itself. It does not have to get used with the Teflon tape. Like I said, I'm just going a little extra. I find that works. I hate having to keep going in and doing some work, and out of nowhere I hear my my compressor start going. So now I go on the other end, and this is the end that goes inside the compressor, where that attaches to the compressor. So I'm going to give this a few wraps. Okay, got that. If you look, the same thing, that went clockwise. Push all of that in. That should be enough to seal it, but a lot of times it's not. I need to get smaller gloves. Alright, so now I go and I apply some more on here. And everything I'm going clockwise direction just to get it to seat in a uniform manner. Okay. See, it's not inside. I didn't get it on the inside. It's a little right up on the edge. So all I gotta do is just wipe it off. Okay, so we have that, and now I go back and I screw this part in the compressor. Okay, so back at the compressor, have it on it. This is all cleaned out, so all I gotta do is screw this in. Once I get it somewhat snug, and I'll use my wrench. And I'm just gonna snug it up. Now I'm not gonna over tight it. I'm just gonna like choke up on it and snug it. Okay, I could feel it almost there. Maybe 1 or 2 more turns. Okay. And this is recommended to if you read the instructions, it's actually recommended to do this, and that you could use it immediately after. So here I'm just wiping off the excess. See, a piece of tape is hanging. That's fine. The threads are already locked in place. And this paste, this doesn't actually dry and get hard. It stays soft. Gets more like putty. So now I'm down to 20, maybe 27 psi. So I'm gonna put my compressor back on, start it up, and test it again. And this paste is actually chemical resistant, so it could be used around oil, gas, a few other things. I got my spray bottle again with my soapy water, and I'm gonna start by spraying. Give it a nice lather. And if you look, compared to what it was before, no bubbles. You could see that. So I say that's a success. Now all I got to do now is repeat that same process for my hose. For this section, where it snaps in, like so, and just repeat the process for this section. And like I say, the Teflon tape normally works, but a lot of times after a while it starts leaking. So this tape in combination with the paste, you have no leaks, and it lasts for a very long time. You may not even have to do anything to it again. But right now I don't have any leaks here, but I'm still gonna use the same method, just, you know, as a precaution, so I know I'm good. And again, I just want to say thanks to all my subscribers. Thanks for everyone that watches my videos, that leaves me comments. I try to respond to all comments. It may take me a day or so, but I read all my comments. I try to respond to them, respond to your questions, suggestions. I'll follow some of your suggestions. And if you haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Help me grow my channel. More subscriptions, more likes, more shares. YouTube love that kind of stuff. That way they'll take my videos seriously. And thanks again, everyone, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.